I'm sure for a lot of people it comes as a surprise that I have an Iraqi ex-girlfriend who her family has a relationship with Saddam's family, and her mom was friends with one of Saddam's, I think Saddam's second wife. I'm not sure, but her family is kind of friends with the Hussein family, and I feel like when you hear me say that I would never marry a Muslim, um, what you might not realize is that if I was going to marry a Muslim, it'd probably be her. Or I know a few other Muslim women that are kind of like they have fire to them. They're the type of women that are fighting to change their society because they don't like the way that Islamic law puts them in a box. And some of those women even wear hijabs, and they still are the type of woman that I'd want to marry. In fact, a lot of I mean, generally, when I think about it, not only women that wear hijabs are the women that I'm attracted to, but there are women with. Okay, I'm sorry that I got distracted. I'm like thinking about the people that I respect a lot that are Muslims and which ones I would like to marry, theoretically, not actually marry. What I'm trying to say is this Iraqi girl, she like I mean I did love her like, but I didn't love her enough to marry her because I it's not, if you read my book, it's not the fact that she like showed me pictures of Mickey Mouse and Barbie and stuff, which is weird. It's the fact that number one, we had a language barrier. Her English wasn't as great as it could have been, and my Arabic was that bad. And but it was more it was Islam. Like that's the thing. Like that's the real reason I couldn't marry her. But also because of the possibility that she is an Iraqi spy who is trying to use me to come to the United States, and then I need to like pay attention to my wife to the point it's like, all right, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go after George Bush? I'm gonna invite you to go live right next to his farm. Like, no, I understand. Like, I understand wanting to go after George Bush, but like, what if it's my wife going after George Bush? But because I mean, like, the fact of the matter is, her society was torn apart because of our government, and I had a serious problem with what our government did, and what our military did in Iraq, and like just because I have a serious problem with it, doesn't mean that I don't have to worry about my wife having a serious problem with the government to the point that like I need to like really watch my wife. You know, it's like I trust you. Maybe I trusted her not to be against me, but I didn't. Like the reality is, you never really know. And I, but the reason it was a no-brainer, like even though like I was in love with my ex-girlfriend at the time, the reason it was a no-brainer is because she was a Muslim, and there's no way I'm going to be with a woman that I don't respect intellectually. All right, so yeah, that's it. I'm out of here.